Carlos Ramirez, owner of NVS Audio in Roselle, New Jersey. So Del rode up from Virginia with this beautiful, beautiful Road Glide.
All the way.
It's got really good sound on it. He just wanted it a little bit louder with a little more bass. So it's definitely not a wiring rescue. I actually know the person that built the bike. We're good friends. He just wanted the NVS Audio touch on it. And we're doing a 2-day turnaround for him so he can be back home this weekend. So we'll show you the entire process.
Audio.
Bike's got an Aquatic radio, which is quality. It's got 4 volts out. We're gonna be able to keep that. The bike does not have a DSP, so you already know how I feel about that. We've got to have a DSP. It's got Rockford 6.5s, which is the weak point of this setup. And then all you down south guys love to do this. Use the 6-9 in the back for bass. It just doesn't give you the output. The voice coil is not big enough. So we're gonna upgrade that to an 8. We're gonna add an 800.4 to run the 8s. We're gonna keep the ARC audio amp that he has in the front because that's more than enough power to run these, and these. Haven't decided yet where we're gonna do in the uppers and lowers because the older Road Glides have fitment issues. With the Mean Machine adapters, we can do a badass DB drive, 6.5 up top, which is what I'm gonna try to do, but I just gotta make sure that it clears the fairing. I'll keep you posted. Yep, so we're gonna take out the 6.9s. You know we don't like this, so we're gonna route it out and make the opening for the 8 like that. So on these older Road Glides, you really cannot fit a deep speaker because it will not allow the fairing to close. So we want to use a large magnet driver like this DB drive. Only way to do it is using the Mean Machine speaker adapters. This gets completely removed. These go in. And then once you bolt the 6.5 in, it gives you just enough clearance to close the fairing. Currently the only way to do it. Then if you make adapters, it's got to be a really strong plastic that can support the weight of the heavy speaker. So that comes out, the Mean Machine adapters go in, and you can do a large basket 6.5. So Del rode up all the way from Virginia to get his audio upgrade on his 2011 Cvo Road Glide. He stayed in a hotel for a day so we could do a 2-way turnaround. It's a service we offer for our out-of-state clients that are getting smaller builds done. Try and get them done in 2 days. That way they don't miss any work and they're back on the road and on their way home. It's 10:30 now. We just left the shop. He just loaded up the trailer. He's on his way home. So safe travels, Del. We did the Mean Machine adapters, which allowed us to do the DB Drive Moto 6 CDs in the fairing. We kept the Aquatic radio. We added the new HKI DSP. We added a Sound Digital evox 800.4. So we added a set of Hertz 200L mid-bass drivers in the saddlebags. We removed the 6-9s that were there. We opened up a complete hole where they had 1/2-inch holes punched in. We did our ring adapters. The evox 800.4 runs the 2 8s. We did Hertz SX 165 Neos in the tour pack pods and in the lowers. And the ARC audio runs the DB Drive Motos on channels 1 and 2. Channels 3 and 4 run the lowers and the tour pack pods. And that's it. Got this thing tuned up. Got it sounding really good. He's super happy with the way it sounds. We're happy with the way it sounds. ARC Moto is a powerful amplifier. We like that amp. The reason we don't use it that often is because it's big and it takes up a lot of space in the fairing. So on the newer street glides and road glides, if we use that amplifier, we can only fit 1. Where if we use the Sound Digital Evo X, we could fit 2, and it gives us more power and more control. But on the older road glides, there's actually a ton of space on the fairing. So you can put 1 amp behind the pocket on the clutch side, 1 amp behind the pocket on the brake side, and 1 amplifier above the radio. and there's still room for the DSP under the radio. So on this one, we were able to leave the ARC audio amp on one side and just add the Sound Digital Evo X on the opposite side. So he's happy the way the bike turned out. We're happy the way the bike turned out. Sounds really, really good.
Vámonos una.